Hey guys, it's me, Muddy, with the Whiteboard Academy. I hope you're doing well. I am on a mission to help others unlock awesome. And today I'm working with a client to tech host a big event. So wanted to give you a quick behind the scenes view of what's going on. All right, you ready for this? So first of all, we've got a bunch of computers over here. I'll tell you what these are in just a minute, but then the main rig is over here. So here's what this event is. This is a public webinar for close to 400 people, but we're running it as a produced show. All of the presenters, we have about 10 presenters, are going to be in a separate speaker stage in a Zoom meeting, and those speakers will come in a composite view because there's a couple of special circumstances that are needed. We have, first of all, language interpretation. So these two machines here are recording, one in English and one in Spanish. So there'll be two different audio channels, and we'll be recording the two different audio channels separately to make sure that we've got replays of those in each of the languages. But then we also have American Sign Language, and so that needs to be on screen all the time. And we wanted to make sure that the audience had a consistent view. So rather than kind of just doing straight up webinar view where everybody may have a slightly different view depending on if you're connecting from a phone or a laptop or a Chromebook. We have a number of people in the academic space, so there may be folks connecting from a Chromebook. In addition, we wanted to make sure that the recordings captured both the speaker and the sign language interpreter. And you may know that Zoom's built-in recording functions, cloud recording functions, don't capture multi-pin. So we needed to make sure that we are able to show that. And so we have a number of different composite views where the sign language interpreter is on the screen along with the presenter. And in some cases we have team presenters. So we have two people presenting their slide deck. So in order to make all of that happen, this machine here is essentially set up with all of the different views that we can switch to, and it brings in 2 of the 10 speakers that we can kind of switch who is in those 2 views. Several of the speakers, we want to make sure that they are pinned at all times so I can switch to them. That includes the meeting host, and there's a graphic recorder who'll be drawing during the session and capturing the key ideas and insights. Want to be able to switch to that drawing. And I mentioned there's an ASL interpreter. Actually, there are 2 ASL interpreters that will be switching off every 30 minutes or so. And so we want to make sure it's easy to kind of switch between the 2 ASL interpreters as needed. So the rest of this gear is the speaker, the host of the meeting, kind of the MC will be pinned on this machine. These 2 screens are one machine. These 4 screens are the main machine where the program feed will be going from the speaker stage into the webinar. And then these 2 machines over here, these 2 screens are running the speaker stage. So switching between slides, we have a couple title graphics that we can switch to, closing graphics. So all of this setup is to help the client unlock awesome on a meeting that matters. So we're going to capture this awesome meeting. So if you have a meeting that matters coming up and are looking for something more than a basic Zoom meeting or a Zoom webinar, think of us as your partner. Love to connect, give you some insights, and be a resource for you, and be available to tech host if that's a good fit. So, all right, cheers.